Wisdom calls out on the street. A Proverbs devotional and journal. Written by Tiffany Steele. Narrated by Loida y Figueroa. Wisdom calls out on the street. A Proverbs devotional and journal. Written by Tiffany Steele. Dedication. Dedicated to my children, Willow, Jason, Joy, James, Justice, and Winter, our family pet. You were called for such a time as this. Introduction. The older I get, the more I realize the ugly effects of foolishness on my life. The heavy weight of sin burdens me and dilutes the quality of my life. I started writing this book because I was not happy with the circumstances in my life. I desired the good life, but I was not living the good life. I knew the book of Proverbs had the keys to a successful life, and I wanted to acquire them. So I started to delve in and decided to write a book on the wisdom I acquired. It took me 4 years to write this book, a little longer than expected. I began to write with good intentions, but soon realized I was not prepared for the task. I could not write a devotional on the book of Proverbs. It is so easy to read and regurgitate information for people to read, but I did not want to do that. Instead, life began to teach me. I listened, studied, and wrote. Even after reading the Proverbs and writing this devotional, there is so much more to learn. The growth process is never ending. The book of Proverbs is always giving. You cannot read a proverb a day without experiencing a change in your life. You can read a proverb a day for the rest of your life and always take something out of it. Writing this book has influenced my life immensely. After penning each chapter, I was convicted. I had to make a decision. I had to examine my life and ask myself if I would apply these principles to it or live a hypocritical life. I found it hard to walk away from the words that were written as the same person. I didn't always get it right, though. Throughout the 4 years of working on this project, sometimes I would put the book of Proverbs down as if it didn't exist. When I wasn't reading the Proverbs, it showed. It wasn't sudden, though. I would walk around aimlessly and unaware of my subtle drift from wisdom. I still maintain.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?